Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Sagittarius for the month of January, including December, late December 2025. So we are currently in the zodiac sign of Capricorn. So it's all about sort of earthy energy. It's about getting things started. It's about having goals, achieving goals, setting out to finish what you start. All that kind of energy coming through with Capricorn. They're very sort of centered and focused people, so that's what we have to do. You are in your second house of values, so everything that you value comes through into the spotlight this 4 weeks. So make sure that you sort of pay attention to finances, to anything else that you value in your life, friendships, all the values, whatever it is that you may value. Everyone's different, but usually family as well, family, friendships, finances, the 3 F's, that's about it. So quickly, thank you for listening, and also don't forget to comment, like and subscribe to keep this channel moving and building and growing. And you have the 10 of Wands, so a bit tired, Sagittarius. A lot's been going on. Time to refuel, basically. You've been very busy in 2025, so it's time now, as the 10 of Wands says, to refuel, reboot, put some more sort of fuel in the tank, i.e. energy. So have a rest and get on, and then just get back to normal, but don't take on so much as you normally do. Where you are right now, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, slow moving energy starting off the year, and this is a good thing for you. Just take it slow, be loyal, make sure you know what it is that you want to achieve this year. Things aren't going to go very quickly with the Knight of Pentacles at all, but that's okay. Sometimes it's better to be slower and more sort of focusing on the finer points of things, getting things sorted out in a very sort of, not leisurely manner, but in a manner of like a Virgo sort of thing, like really particular and very much like detailed. And that is your lovely energy. This could be your partner, it could be your brother, your son, but it's a lovely energy too, that they telling you that they are extremely loyal. You mightn't get much out of them, but it doesn't mean to say that they don't have those qualities. What's brought that about and influenced that and the rest of the reading, we have the 8 of Cups. So also here, it's about walking away from a situation that may no longer serve you very well, having a bit of a holiday from a relationship there. That is just, there's nowhere else to go with it. It's kind of reached its zenith. It's reached the fork in the road where you really can't do much more to help that person if you were trying to help them. It's about up to them now to sort of put that energy in to get themselves through whatever it is they have to get through. So that applies for the whole 4 weeks, Sagittarius, so just be mindful of that. And in general too, you know, sometimes we've just got to let people figure their own stuff out rather than, you know, rescuing them from situations. Doesn't really help them help themselves, does it? The background, so November, December, maybe prior to that. King of Pentacles, so the mentor card coming in, sort of having good stead in your ideas where you want to go. Once again, it's a court card, so it can talk about a real person here who can be your father or that kind of mentor energy. I more think of mentor energy with him. Very precise person. He sort of moves also like the Knight of Pentacles. He moves in a slower manner. He's not so quick to get things done. He likes everything to be done correctly and given time and space, he will build whatever it is he sets out to build. So this also can be just an energy for you to use to get to where you want to go in life in terms of this year, getting things done in a slow but steady fashion. I would advocate that. And once again, it's Earth card, so it's looking like a very earthy kind of year already, you know, in terms of, especially for Sagittarius, because we can be a bit sort of fiery and flighty at times. Recent influences, and we have the beautiful Page of Cups. So new love connections coming in for some of you, also sparks of emotional energy towards friends and feeling that again, reconnecting with people. This one can be friends' children as well that come through, or grandchildren coming through, or children coming through for younger people. Really nice card, but it's all about the emotions and feeding and growing those emotions, feeding and growing those relationships. And then we have the lesson, which is the 10 of Pentacles. So it's about finances being quite good. It's about stability. It's about, you know, just getting on with things, but knowing that you're going, or you are have gone in the right direction, because it's a 10. So it's like the end of a cycle is coming. So you just need to sort of maintain that stability with your finances and whatever have you that revolve around that, home, house, all that kind of stuff. So 1, 2, 3 earthy cards so far, Sag. Near future. The Hanged Man, looking at life from a different aspect, hanging upside down perhaps. Major card, major energy. I often interpret this as patience as well. So something is in the offing. You are working towards something, but it needs time and patience in order to achieve it. And looking at things from a different angle as well is very beneficial. Like him, he's not making any attempts to get him upright himself. He likes the view that way because it gives him more scope for creativity or whatever it is he's searching for before he actually lands at where he wants to be, or that project or whatever it is that he's kind of waiting for to happen comes in. So he's seen it from all sides, actually. Very good card, and also a very good test and lesson for us to learn to look at things from different angles throughout. What's happening you're not realising, we have the 6 of Swords, so there we have smooth sailing after a bit of a rough period. Maybe the last quarter of last year was a bit rough on your mental sort of capacity there, just a bit tired and drained, and now suddenly we have smooth sailing again. So take that on board. Don't just think, oh, this is awful, it'll just transfer to 2026. No, it won't, because it's a continuum for 25 to 26. Just keep working on those things. Smooth sailing is coming through, so that's really amazing. And this can be travelled to. So if you wanted to be travelling in 2026, you need to start thinking about that as well. Or if you've already booked things and you're looking forward to it, that's another good thing to start the year. How others see you. Yeah, a bit down in the dumps, the 4 of Cups. We've had a lot of this actually in these readings for January 2026. Yeah, just from big highs to lows. So very much a time of bringing gratitude into your life and going, yeah, but I've got everything. But other people are seeing this in you. So maybe you're sort of projecting that kind of energy, maybe a bit sort of introverted at the moment where you're not exactly being your normal Saggy self, and that could be because you are sort of a bit burnt out from a big 2025 perhaps. So that's okay, but we know, as I said before, gratitude is always important. When we're feeling a bit low on it, you've just got to go, well, I've got all the things, I've got more than most people, so what am I really, I need to get out of this rabbit hole right now and, you know, be a bit more grateful for what I've got and what I've built and what I've been given. Positive feelings, and we have the King of Cups, and that's our emotions. It's a court card, so it could be somebody around you that you're thinking of, that you're associated with. It could be your partner that seems a bit sort of introspective and introverted at the moment. Don't worry so much. That's how they process, that's how they deal. A lot of our male friends aren't, you know, those people, they're not the species that sort of overshare all their emotions, but we can sort of see when they're struggling a bit. But the answer to that is don't pry too much. Just, you know, be kind and just listen if there's things to be spoken about. But it's very nice, and it also can apply to you yourself, feeling a bit sort of introverted at the moment emotionally, and just sort of working things out emotionally for yourself. But it's a nice card, the King of Cups. Very Scorpio energy, water, intuition. The final outcome. And we have the Eight of Swords, keeping your personal power to yourself there. Don't give it away. It's as simple as that. No means no. Don't say yes, or use no more just to preserve your own energy. And that's how it will be for January 2026. Thank you so much for listening, Sag. Have a great 4 weeks.